Hello folks, welcome to the Cook Shack. I think it's Friday afternoon. Here's what we got here today. We got a nice picanha. We did a little damage to it already. And over here we have some snap beans, bacon, and Mexican corn. Well, since I have the lid off already, let's do this. Let's stir these things up a little bit. Oh yeah. Got a couple pieces of bacon in there. Bacon goes good with everything. I guess you know that. Let's get to it, folks. Also, here we have some small scallops, paprika on them. Put a little bit more heat on this thing. We're going to do this a little different. I was going to fire a Bertha up today, but I said, nah, let's do Bertha another time. I went over to the grocery store today. My son called me the other day and said, hey, the grocery store has picanha. Well, not only picanha, they started carrying tri-tip. So I went by there today and looked at a piece of it, and it's ridiculous. It didn't have any fat cap, didn't have any fat on it. The butcher trimmed it all off and said he didn't think people would want it on there. I said, well, I don't want it. Not now. And the manager come out and I said, you guys are doing something really bad, and let the people trim their own fat off of the meat. You know, I said, this is the way you eat it. Oh, hell, they didn't know any difference. That's just the way some people are. Let's take a gander at this. See what you think. Look at that. Ain't that sweet? Now, if I don't bust my butt down in the floor here for the drippings off that picanha, let me throw a rag down here and wipe that up a little bit. Maybe that'll suffice a little bit. Let's put just a little bit more on there. Let's get her on the sides. Let's get this side over here. We don't want it to feel left out. All right, now we can take her up a little bit, get away from that heat. Oh, good and crunchy. How about that? Nice and crunchy. Notice that the way I have the skewer placed in this meat right here, we're thinner right here on the end, and the sticker up here, and this way it can accept more heat, and overcooking it in the back here boys. I did a good one yesterday. I was fabricating this piece of this bracket to go on the fan for my cantilever that holds it hangs from the ceiling here in the cook shack to cool my fan down. I mean my camera down. These digital cameras run with a little bit of heat sometimes. The hotter it gets, the warmer they get, and depends on how long the video is and other things, other resources. I mean, there's a lot of things that contribute to one heating up, but I put a little fan on it, and it's running good. And I had a carriage bolt that I was grinding down. I had to take the head down on it smaller. So I had my gloves on. I was just about finished, and all of a sudden I seen smoke. It happened so fast, boom. It jerked the bolt out of my hand with my finger on the left hand, index finger, into the grinder. And I mean, it stopped that damn thing. That bolt stopped it, but my finger got jerked into it so fast that, man, I was bleeding like a hog. I glanced down at it, and I looked over on the shelf. There was a roll of duct tape over there. I went over there and pulled a piece off, about 6 inches long, and I slung my finger down and wiped them on my pants, and I commenced wrapping it up with duct tape. Well, that worked okay for a while, and then about 3 or 4 hours later, I had to take some small little scissors and cut that baby off. But went to the doctor this morning. He says, nope, you're going to have to live with it. I can't do nothing about it. He says, you just got out of 4 or 5 stitches. And I said, okay. So he said, just let it heal on its own. And he gave me antibiotics. That's what I was concerned about. Because I'm a wild man working in the garage. Ain't no telling. It's nonstop when I'm out there working on something. But anyway, we're good to go here. And it's not going to interfere with our cook here today. Let's check these. Let's check these potatoes. I mean these beans and corn over here again, and see what we have going on. I got some real stylish gloves on here too to protect my finger. Oh yeah. Sun, that's warm. I bet these things are going to be done in a little while here, real soon. Let's move them around a little bit. What do you say? Oh, they really smell good. I have some garlic in there as well too. Also, I drizzled over, let's see here, I got some butter, infused garlic oil, and I drizzled over, I don't know if you can see that or not, I drizzled over some Old Town olive oil infused with garlic. And I was told 2 days on the phone that I have some sage infused and lemon and basil infused on the way. So you guys check it out. You don't have to pay the shipping, and it's a good product. Hard to find some places. We had a place here locally that was selling a real good olive oil, but I don't know, they just couldn't, they didn't stay in business. One of the reasons, the guy's rent was about $4,000 a month, and they weren't doing any marketing or anything like that to keep people coming in. Crunch is getting there. excuse me for a second. I'm gonna step over here and have a drink of my root beer. I'm gonna be eating good this evening, folks. I can tell you that. We'll be eating good this evening. Got some wonderful embers down here in the bottom. Got a little wood going back there with a small flame on it to generate a little bit of smoke. It's going to be good. Usually is. Just shortly we'll be putting this these scallops, these little scallops on here where this big frying pan's sitting. It'll be probably 5 or 6 of them would be a mouthful. They're small, but I couldn't find any big ones, and I wasn't about to pay $30 a pound for them. Craziness. So what else is going on, folks? Talk to me. Send me some comments. Got a slight breeze going here today, probably 12 to 15 miles an hour. Real nice. The leaves about pushed out probably about 3/4 to their full size, and hopefully this darn pollen will be out of here. I hope so. Okay, folks, I forgot to reset the a particular setting on my camera for heat. You heard me talking about heat a while ago. So that means I'm going to have to edit the rest of this video together. So with the other video, I'll figure it out. But that's the way it is. I heard her chime right off on me. I know that sound. me say, let's move this this big skillet here. Now I got to find. Oh, okay. I'm going in over here on the little caboose cooker. And we're going in over here. Folks, we're going to be probably going for a cut on this baby here real soon. I hope so. We'll cut these things into steaks. Let's do something. Had a fork over here and it ran off. I'm just going to do a little preliminary. I want to make sure this is a little bit more on the rare side this time. Oh yeah, just like this right here. What we're doing is we're going to go ahead and cut these in steaks and put them back up for a bit. Hopefully maybe we can get about 4 steaks out of it. Nice, it's real nice, right, just the way it is. See a beautiful piece of meat. Look at that. Let's put them back up here for a little bit. Now let's go down a little bit. Down there like that. Shouldn't take too long, but we'll find out. That's what I'm looking for right there. Okay, we'll figure it out. Let's go down a little bit more now. I think that's about as far as we can get down there for right now because I have a log back there in the back. Yeah, that fat's, I wanted it rendered down a little bit more. It's pretty crusty, crispy on the outside, but that inner layer, that's a pretty thick fat cap, and I didn't want to trim a lot of that off. I trimmed just a bit off, but not an awful lot. Just a bit more. What do you say? What do you say? Coming right along, folks. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna let her go anymore. You know, I'm gonna be primarily the one eating this, so that's gonna be great right there. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull that. This one too. And this little guy back here. Yeah, that's gonna be some good eating right there. to see that okay. Scallops are just about done, folks. Tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to get out of here. I want to wrap it up. Anything you want to ask me, just send them over in the comments. I'll respond to you. And appreciate you watching. Alright, I was supposed to make a video first of the week, but yeah, you know how it goes. Stuff popped up, things happen. Alright? All the best, and I'll talk to you next time. We've done enough damage here today. I'll see you later. Thank you.